Hello and welcome to my Microsoft Access database. I will be showing you around it. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to look at will be the relationships of my database. Here you can see all my relationships. Got the customer table, the order parts table, and manufacturer table. Then we have all the fields in here of each one, and then so these all obviously this is a relationship. You can see the relationship between them all, between all the fields and tables. So the primary key for the customer table is the customer ID. Primary key for the order table is the order ID. Primary key for the order parts table is the order ID. Primary key for the parts table is the parts ID, and primary key for the manufacturer table is the manufacturer ID. The order parts also has a foreign key, which is the parts ID. So you can see here, the relationship goes from one certain field to another field, so on and so forth between them. That's also about it for the relationships. And next I'll have a look at my forms here. So that won't open, there we go. This is my customer form. So if we have a look here, you can see I've got my buttons along the bottom: next, previous, save, delete. That takes you to the main menu. We've got all of our things here. We've got a drop down list for a few different things. The drop down list just lets you know, instead of having to input something, it gives you a list of preset options, so you can only choose from these. It's helpful, and also it's helpful so you don't have to type out, but it's also helpful so that it limits people to choose only the correct options. So we can go through here, through all of these, and have a look at them all. They all have obviously their own custom information. Here at the bottom, if we want to do a blank record, we can type in a new customer ID. Whatever we want. Doesn't matter what you put in here. So that's it. You can make a new one, and then you can hit save at the bottom here to add that as a new record. But obviously I don't want to do that, so we'll just go back, and you see at the bottom it automatically deleted. So there we go. That's my customer form. Now we have the customer order form. Mostly the same thing, except here at the bottom we have an integrated table, and we also have a calculated field. If you go to the design view here, you can see how these calculated fields work. So obviously it uses a subtotal times 0.2, or the subtotal plus the VAT for the total, So that's how the calculated fields work at the bottom here. You have all your people at the top here, all your records. Each one has its own information, Some people have 2 orders, 1 order, 3 orders. If you want to go here, you can add a new order for each specific person. Or if you want to go to the bottom here, you can add an entirely new customer and their orders. So you just want to put in your information. 111, customer ID, order ID, whatever, it doesn't matter. Here I have a integrated calendar. You can put in any sort of information you want to put in, it doesn't matter. Once again, my drop down lists are here. Stick in your name, whatever you want to put in, and there you go. And if you don't want it, just delete it. There you go, it's gone. And when we go back, it deletes itself. So that's my customer order. Just hit the node there. Here we have my main menu. So ideally this is what you see when you first load in. You can click on any of these things here. Exit just shuts it down, obviously, but you wouldn't want to do that. But it's there just in case you do. Here we have customer detail, manufacturer detail, customer person detail. So you can click on these. It will take you. It'll take you to all these. You can do obviously all your different things. So yeah, that's the main menu. Then we have the manufacturer table. It's, the same as all the other ones, just with manufacturer details instead, really. Yeah, add a new one, delete ones, whatever you want to do. We have the parts table, or the parts form. Sorry, not table. The parts form. Obviously with its own custom, information. There's a drop-down list here for the different car parts and the IDs. So yeah, that's it. That's that one. Then we have this is the subform which was incorporated in here. So it was. So this is where you do it. You type it all up in here, and then you can attach each one to a certain customer, and then put it in here, so it changes when you scroll through. So that's it for all the forms. So we're going to move on to reports. If I open this here, we will see the first report. This is my customer address report. If we look down here, we can see customer ID, title, first name, surname, address, telephone, email, postcode, city, county, and then all the information is put in here. This is a finalized version, so this just shows all the final information. That's just the new one I put in before, so it was. This is like a finalized version, someone can view for like a printed out version, so they can easily see all the people, their ID, their names, their addresses, etc. So that's our customer report. If we look here at our manufacturer report, you can see all the manufacturer details, ID, name, address, email, postcode, city, county, telephone. You can see them all here, all the custom information, or the unique information in each table. We scroll down, it's all the same. So that's that one. We go here. This is our parts report. So we scroll down here. We have, once again, manufacturer ID, parts ID, description, cost, all separate unique information in this report for all the different customers and parts and things. Then we go down to customer order, which shows each customer and their order. So we've got customer ID, order ID, all that, all those things. Once again, you can see the calculated fields on the subform, the incorporated table. You can scroll through all the different ones, they're all here at the bottom. So, yep, that's that. That's my report for my customer, manufacturer, and parts, and my customer order. So I think that's gonna be that for me showing off my database. Here at the above, you can see my tables with all my information. It's my queries as well with all information. Anyway, yeah, there you go. That's my database. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.